Make sure you do your research, look at the school website, schedule a visit to the school and read every report so that you can find out as much about the school as possible and you can refer to this during your interview.
Make sure you do your research on the class that you'll be teaching before you arrive. There's nothing worse than pitching your lesson too high or too low for the ability of the class that you'll be in front of.
If being observed teaching a group activity, try to find it out in advance where the interviewers might be sitting so that you don't end up with your back to them.
Always have all your materials prepared. This includes printing, cutting and laminating. But if you feel like your lesson isn't quite going to plan, don't be afraid to go off script.
Sometimes when giving a long and detailed answer, you can actually forget what the question was in the first place. Don't be afraid to ask the interviewer to repeat the question.
While it's important to be prepared, try not to be over-rehearsed. Make sure you listen to the question that's been asked and answer it honestly, rather than trying to turn it into the question that you wish it had been.
Remember to be honest in your interview. Honest in different ways. Be honest when you're answering the questions so you don't oversell yourself or admit to a skill you don't have, like being able to play the piano, but also be honest with the interviewer and the feedback you receive. If the school isn't right for you, don't be afraid of saying that during the process and letting them focus time on candidates that will be good for the school.
Be memorable. Tell the interviewer a unique skill that you have, a hobby or an interest. It will help them when they're deciding which candidate to go for at the end of the process.
You might not get the job. There are often a number of people going for one role. It's upsetting, but it's not the end of the world. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself down and go again to the next interview.